Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be doing, well, I'm going to be doing the collective message. So we're going to see what comes out for you guys. What do you need to be aware of? Money, whatever comes out. Let's see what the collective message is going to be. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, ascending masters. What's going on with the collective? What's going on with the collective? What is going on with the collective? Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, ascending masters. We have the Four of Wands. So family or relationships are significant. What's going on with the collective? I feel like it's a love relationship here. Because they keep make me look at my love oracle cards. And I don't want to do it. If I have to, then I will do it. What's going on with the collective? Spirit guides and ancestors. We have the Three of Wands upright, but then we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you're going somewhere, collective, but where you're going is not going to be successful, or there's no success there. Yeah, wow. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Ace of Swords. You want to go somewhere, but it's not going to be successful. Somebody could be telling you this, or somebody could, or I'm telling you this, and I'm telling you the truth. We have the Seven of Swords. The reason why it's not going to be successful where you're going is because you're either doing it in a sneaky way, or it's some type of snake shit that's there. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. It's definitely not going to be successful. We have the Devil. The reason why it's not going to be successful is because there's something secretly toxic that's there, or something that's secretly toxic. Yeah, there's something toxic that's there. That's why. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. It's going to bring conflict wherever this is. Yeah, we have the World. It's definitely going to bring conflict. It's either you're going to speak the truth here about a place or about somewhere with the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the World. I'm hearing also somebody's habits as well, but there's somewhere that somebody's going that's not gonna be successful here, or someplace you want to go. It's definitely not. Give me more. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. Where this could be a mother figure that's telling you this, or you are somebody else's mother figure. You're telling somebody this. You with the Queen of Swords here and the Queen of Cups, you might be coming off as a bitch to this person, or toxic, but you're telling the truth here with the Ace of Swords. You're giving somebody guidance here, or you're going to be giving somebody guidance because you see something that's not going to be successful. You see something that needs to be changed here, but there's no change. It's like a loop with the world card. I feel like too, you keep constantly speaking on this with the Ace of Swords and the World. You speak on it in a loving way with the Queen of Cups here, and it's like there's no change. Give me more. Yeah, we have the Star card here. That's because somebody is in a healing process. That's why. Somebody's in a healing process. So when you're in a healing process, wherever you go, it's not going to be successful because you haven't healed whatever wound this is yet. And for somebody, this is an addiction here. Ooh, shit. For somebody, this is an addiction with the Devil card, or it's codependency. Somebody needs to learn independence. The Six of Wands upright to me is independence as well. So you could be somebody's parent, or you are just like a mentor or somebody, and you are telling somebody that they need to start doing things to be independent. And it could cause a fight here with the World card. And because somebody doesn't like what you're saying, it's like somebody feels like you should be doing this because you're a parental figure or some type of mentor or something, but you are trying to explain to somebody, hi guys, that you can only bring the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. So basically, I've brought you to this point, and now it's time for you to start to be able to do things on your own. What happens when I'm dead? Like, what happens if I'm not here? Now what are you going to do? Literally, Four Swords. Seven of Wands. What happens if I'm dead? What happens if I'm cut off? How are you gonna do this thing? How are you gonna do this? And somebody's upset about it. If this is a female, they're upset about it because females are lazy. They do all these things to eventually run to be underneath a man, and somebody is programmed that they should be that they shouldn't have to work as hard, or they shouldn't have to work at all. And I feel like you are the opposite. You might want to be in a relationship. Yeah, we have the King of Cups in reverse. You might want to be in a relationship, or you had a relationship, or you're just one of those people that you're independent. You don't need a man, and that's not what your goal in this life is to do. There's you have more stuff to check off your bucket list other than males. And this is a female here that they're unfortunately one of those females that need that. Everybody, I'm not saying that that's wrong or right, but I'm just saying the energy that I'm getting. This is a female that needs that. They need male guidance as well. This is somebody that doesn't see women as an authority figure either. So they fight against your advice, or they fight against your knowledge. They also sleep on your knowledge as well here. They don't intake it. They just fight against what you would say. So this is somebody that needs to go find a man and be married. Or this is somebody that needs to get a boyfriend. Start living with somebody else if since they want to be taken care of. You're giving somebody advice for independence but this is a person that wants to be taken care of by somebody. So that's why there's a fight here. If this is a male, they want a female to take care of them. They don't want to do shit. And you like, but you're a man, you're a masculine. What fuck is you talking about? So take it how it resonates. You're confused. Yeah, look, we got the King of Swords. You're fucking confused. If you're a guy here, you're confused. You're confused. If you have a husband here with the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, you could be talking to your child about being more independent here and doing things on their own. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. If you're a guy a male figure's friend, you're at odds with this person because they're in their feminine energy. They're not in their go-getter energy. They're in their feminine energy. Ooh. Yup, we got the Judgment card. They're in their feminine energy. So with the collective messages, I feel like this could be avoidable. But if you're going through this right now, with the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords here, you already know. That's basically what this is telling me. So just block it out and move forward. Do not fight with this person because you already know. That's the thing. You know, you have some type of higher thing, and it's not to be like cocky. You maybe already experienced this, or you didn't have to experience this. You had another situation like this, so you already know. Just take it how it resonates. This is somebody that they have to learn the hard way. With the Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Devil, and the Seven of Swords with the Judgment, this is somebody that has to learn the hard way. And you have to let them fall on their face. You might not want to see them fall on their face with the Queen of Cups here, but this is somebody you have to let them fall on their face and find their way. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is somebody that has to fall on their face in order for them to learn. And sometimes it's not unfortunate. Life is getting in the field. Life is getting in the field and it punching you in the face and you having to learn shit. And you don't have to feel guilty about letting people learn because you had to learn, and if you're on the opposite side of this and you're learning, you don't have to feel ashamed because you're basically in the full energy here where you're learning something. You have to start, and you're going to be able to learn from this, team up with more people, and then you turn into somebody that's not codependent. But then the next lesson is learning how to be the emperor without being this person that takes up so much space, like a boss. So then you're going, the next step is going, you having to team up with somebody that has temperance energy for them to teach you how to actually be a ruler without being somebody that's blatantly maybe disrespectful or blatantly overbearing. So somebody here is learning how to become the emperor here, how to become independent. Yeah, then we have the ten of cups here, how to be independent, or how to be in a team here with a female or just a partner, period. And it's gonna take some time, because we have the Six of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Page of Swords. It's gonna take some time moving around and learning and being in your head like, is this right, is this wrong, to get to this Ace of Cups. So somebody finna learn. That's basically this. And I feel like you're done trying to teach somebody, because you're gonna just let them see what you've been talking about the whole time. Wow, the Four of Wands slipped out. That just magically came out of nowhere. You have to let somebody see what you've been talking about the whole time. It's like, also too, what I'm getting, somebody feel like you didn't understand them, because this could have been a female to male dynamic. Somebody felt like you couldn't understand them because they felt like you didn't have to get in the field. They felt like, if this was a guy to a girl, somebody felt like you're a girl, you couldn't understand them, because as a guy, you always have to be in the field, you always have to be on guard, you always have to be on your shit, or you'll be homeless, or you're not going to have things. And the only way for you to not be on guard or to opt out of life is literally to off yourself, if you want to opt out of life. And I feel like this masculine felt like you didn't understand that, but you are in this energy because you do understand that. You just carry it in a different way, because you maybe carry it with femininity, with the Queen of Cups here, and you do take rest and you do take breaks. You isolate out times for that. Yeah, I do believe in magic. Somebody felt like you couldn't understand them because they didn't have no fucking routine to prioritize sleep and prioritize breaks. So they felt like you didn't understand that they had to be in the field and be on guard and you know what I mean? Like you set your life up in a different way, and somebody felt like that you couldn't understand them. That they needed to come into your life and protect you, and they needed to come into your life and do what males do, help females opt out of life. And I feel like they learned the hard way that you don't want to opt out of life. You actually want to live. You're doing shit, and you don't want to opt out of life. And somebody was like so highly confused as to why you didn't want to opt out of life as a female. So it kind of bothered their ego. It's like you challenge this person's ego by not maybe wanting their help in that way. You needed their help in other ways, and they couldn't just be there for you as a friend, or they couldn't be there for you, period. Because it's like, if I be there for this person like this, they're gonna continue to beat me in life, and I can't let that happen. Bitch, if we supposed to be fucking friends, there's me getting to another space in life will help you. Somebody's not understanding that. Somebody's thinking in a malicious way here with the Seven of Swords as well. Are you from heaven? I wish I was from heaven. Are you doing questions after the collective? Yeah, I am doing questions after the collective, love. Yes, I'm going to do questions after the collective message. Give me more for the collective. Stop coming in here with bullshit. Maya, you over it. I just ignore those people. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you put somebody in a mental space, and they never would have expected that you would have. Hi from India. I'm gonna check out, do you do tarot? I'm gonna check out your page, because it says tarot with me. I'm doing a collective message, okay? So I'm not gonna be tapping into just one person's energy. I'm doing a collective. They really do be on the BS. Maya, you really, now you see why I be cursing them out. Somebody came in my live and was like, I see why people say that she's a nasty, that she has a nasty mouth, that she has a nasty mouth. Yeah, because I'm not the one. I'm very intelligent, but I'm not the one. Hi guys. Hi. Yeah, somebody might have thought because you were a mom that you can't get into this Queen of Swords energy and you can't tell the truth. They're sadly mistaken about that. Life is life. Like you could be a realist as a female. Like you're a realist. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Somebody felt like they could bullshit you and they could have been bullshitting you for a little while, but somebody felt like they could bullshit you. And it's like, no, bitch, not me. You can't bullshit me. I wrote the book on bullshit, lived bullshit, and I don't want to go back to bullshit. Somebody thought they could play with you. Hi, guys. And I feel like you talked enough and now you finished. Now you're going to show somebody something. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. You're not, somebody thought that you would have took whatever. You would have took this Page of Pentacles because we do have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You would have took this Page of Pentacles and you would have took this Knight of Cups, this breadcrumbing ass energy, because somebody felt like maybe you were attracted to them with the Ace of Wands here. Like they were like, this is the type of person they were able to get over on people because they feel like they were also attractive. You woke somebody up. This is not this and this is not that. And I feel like the reason why somebody thought they were oh so attractive is because other people were gassing this person's head up, but other people were gassing this person's head up because they wanted something from this person. This person could be somebody that dresses really well. Let's say in designer clothes. So people gassed this person's head up because they wanted them to buy them those designer clothes, or they wanted them to spend money on them. So they gassed this person's head up. And you were a bitch that you didn't need shit from this person. You understand that you got to work for the shit that you have here. You got to be on your shit, or you're opting out of life when you're not on your shit. And if I'm opted out of life, I might as well motherfucking kill myself. So I have to be on my game. And somebody didn't realize that. You could be somebody. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands. You could have been somebody that treated a masculine. You would be a feminine that treated a masculine like how men treat women. They don't like that. You were in your Emperor energy. You could be an Aries, or you could have this in your chart. You were in your Emperor energy for sure. For sure, like really bad. Somebody didn't understand that. You could have used somebody for sex, to de-stress. They was like, what the fuck did I get myself into? And it's all a lesson. It's all a learning curve here for somebody. Somebody need to learn, and you were the teacher. Thank you. And if this was female to female, you're not on the same vibration as this person, because they don't understand getting in the field, or they don't want to understand getting in the field. Thank you, Maya. Thank you so much. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Hangman. Yeah, you confuse this. You also confuse this person of how you speak as well, or you confuse this person about your knowledge here as well. A lot of things this person didn't understand because they were not at this place in their life yet. 11 could be significant. Your 11th house could be significant. They didn't understand. It's like you talked in riddles to this person. But if you talk to somebody else that was on your level, they would have clearly understand you. They would have clearly understand what you got, what you were doing. I'm going to make an example. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups with the Tower. Somebody thought they were equally yoked to you. And, ooh, the Two of Cups with the Tower and the Empress. Somebody thought they were equally yoked to you, but they ran into a Tower moment because they're not. They were not equally yoked to you. For sure they wasn't. Somebody thought you was their twin flame. They learned the hard way that you're not that. You're the Empress. I'm not a twin flame. I'm the Empress. I never work a 9 to 5. I never worked a 9 to 5. She's a bitch. I'm a hustler. I never work a 9 to 5. Rawr! Fuck is you talking about? Exactly. I'm a hustler. I never worked a 9 to 5. Are you crazy? Work a 9 to 5? I'm a hustler, baby, and I want you to know. Somebody didn't know you was a hustler like them. Somebody had to figure out the hard way. Somebody did not know you a hustler. You ain't work no 9 to 5. Fuck. Are you dumb? I'm a hustler. I could sell water to Flipper. I know they teabagging bitches is testy. Get you a vacuum, bitches is messy. Let's see. How you don't like me but trying to do everything like me? That is what gets me. Somebody didn't know. Somebody didn't know you was right in the somebody didn't know that you knew. That's really what I'm getting. They thought that you didn't know nothing. You could look very naive, you could dress naive. I feel like that's all a front. Because you know how to use that to get things out of life. Somebody got the wrong motherfucking one. Somebody got the wrong one. For sure they did. Or they're about to have the wrong one. They're about to have the wrong one. Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups here. This could be somebody that you consider family or is family. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that they're learning to let it go here. They're learning to not be burdened, and they're learning to not let something go. I'm not doing questions right now. This is the collective message, okay? Time Nietzsche? What? But I don't know how to say your name. I'm not mad. What would I be mad about? I don't understand. Give me one more card for the collective. Give me one more card for the collective. Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands. So now this person couldn't get over on you with dick or money, what they could usually get up on people for. They had to come with a good character. And this person does not have a good character. So now they're burdened. Because now they gotta work on their character. They're like, damn, giving out dick don't work? Not on this person? That's all I got is dick. That's all I got to my name. That's all I got. And it's bandaged up too. It had a couple chlamydias on it, a couple BVs on it and shit. I can't give it out. Damn. What do I have? Yeah, we got the death card. I can't give it out. I can't have this one in a third-party situation that's dead. I gotta move around. Shit. I gotta have a good character. I can't just give you money and make you shut the fuck up. Damn. Yeah, now you got somebody going within. Hermit card. They went within and they had no choice but to walk away. We got the King of Wands because that shit is not gonna motherfucking work. You don't need that. You don't need the King of Wands Emperor. You need the Hierophant. You need somebody at peace. You need the King of Pentacles Hierophant. Somebody at peace. Somebody that has all that knows. Somebody that's moving shit around. The fuck? That's what you need. Somebody can have a moon in Taurus. You're attracted to somebody that moves around their wealth in a way that people don't typically do it. Also, too, if you have a moon in Taurus, you could like older men. Because you like older men that have common sense. Because they show you how to keep on opting into life. Now, you don't want to settle down with these people, but you want to sit around these people and you want to learn what they do. You want to see how they live their day to day to get to where they're going. People might think that you like because you have Taurus in your chart or you have a Taurus moon, you're very stuck in your ways, but you're not. You only transform for things that make sense here. You only transform for money or for things that are going to make you prosper here. Somebody could be a Taurus rising. I thought a card fell. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. You're only going to transform for things that are going to bring you happiness. Somebody might be pregnant here or you might get pregnant. So be careful here. Because it's sticky and wet to somebody. Damn. Drip, drip. I'm looking at this in a sexual kind of way because the stork gave me like somebody's gonna, they're bringing a baby, because the stork has a plus sign in their mouth. It's either somebody's gonna make you take a plan B, now that I'm looking at it, so that there's no baby here, or the plan B is going to fail and it's going to turn into a baby. So be careful for that for the next couple of days as well, collective. What's this Ace of Cups? What is Ace of Cups? Yeah, look, we got the Knight of Swords. Wild abortion tarot. What? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all not. I keep it real. If you don't like people that keep it real, this is not the channel for you. And I don't know what channel to tell you to go to, because the other people that I watch, other tarot readers, they keep it real. So I don't know what to tell you. If you want to be in La La Land, you want to opt out, then do so. Like, I'm not going to tell you, oh my God, you're going to get pregnant, keep the baby, if the other cards around is showing that you're poor, or the other cards is showing around that you want to be successful and the baby's going to hold you up. I'm going to keep it real. The fuck? I'm not gonna be fake. What's the Ace of Cups? You got the Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups and the Empress. That's not a good combo. You with the Five of Pentacles, that's not a good combo. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Be careful. Be careful. And there goes that Taurus energy. So you could be reading up on books, or you could be learning something. Also, Leo is significant. You could be learning something. The Temperance card is significant. So Sagittarius. Also, the Year of the Rooster is significant. Or Aquarius. Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. I'm not taking questions right now. I'm going to take questions after this live. All right? This is the collective message. I'm going to pin this comment. Let's pin this comment because y'all need to see it. Give me more. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody got that sticky. Somebody got that good deed. Somebody got that spiritual deed. Be careful with that. Okay? Let's get off that topic. Let's get back into this other stuff. Give me more. You are so selfish. How am I selfish? How am I selfish? What? Anyways, yeah, we have the Nine of Cups here. Somebody thought, that's crazy that you said that. This is my selfish card. I'm going to put that back. Give me more. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. I am selfish in real life. I don't give a fuck. I am selfish. Being selfish, females come into this life to learn how to be selfish. Men come in this life to learn how to be selfless. So I'm glad I learned what I came in this lifetime to learn. To be selfish. Be about myself. Fuck is you talk about? I don't give a fuck. I am selfish. And that's how I get things in life. Niggas can be selfish, but females are not supposed to be selfish. They're supposed to be selfless, let niggas walk all over them, let females talk to them any type of way. I don't give a fuck. I am selfish. I want it all. If I want your motherfucking homeboy because you wanted to talk to my homegirl, give me that. If I want your motherfucking money because you decided to steal from me, give me that. The fuck is you talking about? I am selfish. For sure I am. I'm gonna do what Spice just said? Me do fi do. Me do fi do. The fuck? You do me that, I'm gonna do you that right back, because you're going to learn not to do it to the next person. You're gonna learn how it feels, because obviously you're around going around doing it to people because you didn't know how it felt. So now you're gonna know how it feels, and you're not gonna do it no more because it's not a good feeling, is it? You knew, because this is the thing, people consciously know, and as adults, it's not conscious anymore. You know for a fact at the front of your mind, not in the back. You know that wasn't something. You know that's something that you wasn't supposed to be doing, but you did it anyways. Oh, they're getting away with it. They know they scared. My adrenaline rush. I do what you do. Because I move how you move. Just like that. The fuck? If you want to do that to me, I'm going to do that to you. Now it's not, you knew because you thought I love and light that you thought I was a female, that it was going to be love and light, and I was going to do back to you what you did to me. Y'all can hear me now. I know y'all can hear me now. The fuck? So either a female or a male, it don't matter. They thought that you was gonna, that you wasn't gonna be on the same shit that they was on. It's like they feel like divine beings they can't get off that pedestal and come down to your level and not be divine. Like, I hate that shit. I could get right with you. What the Migos said, I'm gonna get right with you. The fuck? I'm gonna get right with you. Because obviously, if you, as a divine being, you know that somebody's in your certain space, because some of the times you have to learn the lesson. You know that as a divine being, you have to take ego out of it. But other times, you are the lesson. You are here to teach. As a divine, they feel like when you're the divine being, you're not here to teach people. We're obviously have ascended over you because we learned that lesson already. So let me teach you how to fucking feel. Because we were going around doing that same thing to people. Somebody taught us how it felt. Now I'm gonna teach you. I know that it's wrong. You knew that it was wrong. But we gonna show each other why it's wrong. And you gonna get right. That's it. Hey. The fuck? People feel like divine beings can't get right with you. What the Migos said also, don't shit get straightened till you straighten it. Exactly. I'm gonna list some songs down below for you, collective. Shit don't get straightened till you straighten it. The fuck? Exactly. We got the King of Wands. Somebody thought that they could give you dick, and that was just all that they was gonna be able to give you. King of Wands and it's just like, oh, you just want to give me dick? You just want to you just want to be sexual? Okay. I got something for that ass. We could be sexual. That's all you're going to be. I'm not going to introduce you to nothing else. Others of you too, if you're a masculine here in my collective, you're kind of burdened right now. You might not have no money or like a lot of money with the Ace of Wands in reverse, and you're not getting any sex. There's somebody that you want to go to here with this Queen of Cups. This could be somebody in your family. You want to go towards this person. Why? We have the Justice in reverse. You feel like you have unfinished business with this person. But the business is done. We got the Death card and the Empress. The business is done. Somebody has you feel like it's not justice for you because you were the karmic in the situation. Whoever the feminine energy is, because the feminine energy could be the man and they're just in feminine energy, take it how it resonates. It's done for them because they've ascended to the Empress. You were the last lesson for them to ascend to this Empress person. So if you're the King of Wands, you're not in divine energy because you're still a suit. You're not coming up as the Hierophant, the Temperance, or the Emperor, or even the Strength card or the Sun card. Right? So you're still in a suit. So you need to go through another lesson so that the justice could come up upright for you. Because you haven't ascended yet. Yeah, look, we have the Six of Swords. You got more journey to go. That's why you're not getting justice. You got more journey to go. Yeah, and look, you have the power to create the life you love, and the life you love, remember that. So if you're this King of Wands masculine here, you don't have to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could just be in this King of Wands energy, this player energy, this all about yourself energy. Everybody must do what I say. It's me, whatever the case may be. You need to make a change here. You're the one that has to make a change. You got to change out of this suit. that you're wearing. And it's not a literal suit, it's your attitude here. And it's so crazy because there's a chameleon on this chair. You have to change. Literally, you have to change. You have to become something. Yep, and there's another chameleon here. You have to become something that you might not feel you're ready for, or you feel like you don't have to become that, but you do. Or you're going to keep being in this 10 of Wands energy. That's another thing. You need you have something to create here. Especially if you have, with this card, you have the power. Somebody can have Leo in their chart. You definitely have the power. You just don't want to have the power. Yeah, we have explore deeper motivations here. You need to go deeper into why you're doing something, or what you even doing it for as well. Who does talk about? Who did I talk about food stamps? You want to know something? Mr. Neo Money? Should I, you know what? Suki Hana, right? She's a rapper. She makes a lot of money. She's on TV shows and shit. She was just doing food stamp fraud. She had to do community service for it. So when y'all try to do this whole dig of talk about people on food stamps and shit, right? That don't offend people. Because people are literally hacking the system to be on food stamps. So that they could do other things in their life, so that they don't have to be on a rat race like you, going to a 9-to-5, working for scraps. How about that? People want to work for themselves and have free time to free up their space and have more money. Y'all always trying to make digs at people and for shit that you can't make digs at people for if they live an authentic life. You see how that works? If people are authentic within themselves, you can't say certain shit to people. And I do like to take my food stamp card and buy a plethora of groceries and not cry when I'm in the grocery that I have to use 3 credit cards just to pay for groceries. God put it in place. Thank him for that. Thank the creator for that. That I could just say, oh, let me go get some stamps. And people that get on food stamps now, they need to be in school or they need to have a job now. Those are the 2 requirements. So you getting on here saying any of this stuff, you still don't make no fucking sense, because you need a job now in order to qualify. Not even get the food stamps, qualify for the food stamps. So next time you try to put somebody down, make sure you look behind the facts and make sure that it makes sense to what you're typing here. You see how that works? You have to be in school getting a degree, and not a trade. It has to be accredited school where you're getting a degree, and you have to have a job where you have more than 36 hours. So next time you're trying to be funny, let's be hilarious. Exactly. 87, 89. Exactly. She's trying to get them. You thought you ate. You thought you was being the emperor, looking down on people. That's why you're on a 9-to-5. People look down on you. They look at you. People making moves in the world. They looking at you like, you still working a 9-to-5. You make $100K a year. I pulled that in the first 3-4 months of my business that I curated for myself. A 9-to-5. Shut the fuck up, because I'm gonna get right with y'all. You can't come at people that live an authentic life. You can only try that shit with people that are ashamed for stupid shit. That's not doing shit. Give me more. Yeah, we got the 5 of Pentacles here. I'm glad I said this earlier about this, somebody talking about abortions. If I see the Ace of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, I said that to y'all. If I see the Ace of Cups, which is my pregnancy card, and the Five of Pentacles, I'm going to tell you to get an abortion. I'm going to tell you to get that. Now, the Five of Pentacles is sideways, so I feel like you're coming out of poverty here with the King of Swords because you have some type of brilliant idea here, or you're keeping on your track. So therefore, having a baby with this new cycle would not be ideal here. Okay, with the Knight of Cups here, it's going to slow you down a little bit. All right, for anybody that is pregnant that hasn't got their foot in yet. Or also too, I feel like you think because you have family support with the eight of Wands here and the 10 of Cups that they are going to be around when you have this baby. It's going to turn into the 10 of Wands. They're not going to be around. There's not going to be no support here. If you're the King of Wands here, if you have a mother figure that they act like they're gonna help you, they can only do so much. We have the Justice in reverse. They only gonna do but so much for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's not that they don't want to be supportive towards you, but it's like now we're entering into the real world. You're a parent now. Now you have become somebody that has more responsibilities. I am not responsible for that anymore. You have to take care of that. And you knew that you was at the Five of Pentacles transitioning into something new. You cannot bring this in. Get to the six, at least get to the Eight of Pentacles. That's a working 9 to 5 person at the Eight of Pentacles. You know what I mean? So let's go more. It's 30 of y'all in here. Thank you. Yeah, let's get the likes up, please. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Emperor here. Somebody think that they could do it all. Somebody think that they great, and they not. They had the 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're the Fool card. Strongly. The Fool and the Strength. Strongly. They're at the Knight of Pentacles. Man, they think that they gonna magician their way. They think that they gonna magician their way to be the King of Pentacles. Bitch, that's hopes and dreams. Yeah, King of Cups. That's hopes and dreams and using a lot of love manipulation or love manipulation magic. Thank you guys for bringing up the likes. Thank you. Love manipulation magic. Somebody really thought somebody really thought that they had you figured out for real. And it's like everybody. So everybody could have told this person to look deeper or something like that. Because that's not what I was going to say. Or everybody could see something that this other person couldn't see. That you were not the one. Somebody knew that you was not the one. That's what it is. Somebody knew you was not the one. Give me more. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups here. Somebody knew you was not. Some other people was telling this person, evacuate. This is not the one. This is not the one to fuck with. This is not the one to do. This is not the one. And they just refuse. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get some angel numbers for you guys. I'm glad somebody reminded me. Hold on. I'm going to get angel numbers at the end for you guys. This channel message is crazy. Look, there go the Empress. So a collective, most of you guys have ascended. There was somebody that came in your life to try you. You could have given this person advice, or you could have talked to this person and they failed the lesson and they have to go back to, I don't feel like they have to go back to square one, but they have to go back. And you have ascended here. You have for sure ascended to something else. And I feel like you did this secretly. Because this person came in as a tower, yeah, trying to give you some fake ass cup of love, and you sat with it for a little bit and then you blocked it off and you moved forward with the Fool card. So you were in Fool energy that turned you into the Empress energy here. or this is what's gonna happen, okay? Because like I channeled in the beginning, like you was trying to give somebody advice here. You have the truth here, and somebody don't know, somebody doesn't want it, or somebody couldn't understand because they weren't at your standpoint yet. I put it back and it came out, and I shuffled. Yep. There goes that Empress combo with the Five of Pentacles. I already gave you what it is. Yeah, we have the Empress, and we have the Five of Wands again. Whatever conflict this is that you face, or you're about to face, you know exactly what to do to move forward. Somebody's going to be in their head. What's the Five of Wands? Yeah, look, I'm telling you, whatever conflict this is, we have the Knight of Swords. Whatever conflict this is, you're going to be able to move. You know exactly what to do to move forward. We have the Empress, the Five of Wands, and the Chariot. This is the test for ascension here. And I feel like you're going to get rewarded. Either you're going to get rewarded with a loving family or support system, or you're going to get rewarded with some type of money or something like that. Money increase, or somebody giving you gifts, or somebody wanting to pay for stuff for you. Something here. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. But I feel like it flipped. What's the Chariot? Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're gonna know how to react here to whatever this is, because the reason why the Ten of Swords is in reverse, because you're not surprised. You already seen this playing out, and I seen the High Priestess a couple of times. You already know what this is. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You already know what this is. You already know this person's trying to breadcrumb you. You already know that they're trying to give you the lesser of the stick. They're trying to give somebody else more, and then they're trying to tell you that that's what you deserve. I already channeled this in the beginning. So this is just extra confirmation here. Yeah, the same song and dance. You already seen it before. The same song and dance. Like I said, you're going to gain some type of money here. We have the Strength card and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Some type of money increase, or something that's going to make you more money, okay? All right, let me get some angel numbers for you. Now, these are angel numbers you're going to have to research, because these are not your typical angel numbers. Wow, that's crazy. The person put 222 in the comments, and we have 2, and we have +2. So 222 is one of your angel numbers, okay? I feel like that's self-love and self-care. I feel like that doesn't have to do with a soulmate. That's self-love and self-care. Give me some angel numbers. Give me some angel numbers for the collective. Spirit guides and your ancestors. All right. I feel like, all right, so there, before I get the angel numbers, whoever this is that you defeated or you like ascended from here, we have the reverse. This could have been a past person that was warned not to come back to you, or you're being warned that a past person is trying to spin the block. Do not go back to them, because you're going to start at square one, and this 0 is giving me the Fool card. You're going to have to start all over. So whatever you defeated, whoever you defeated, they're gonna be coming back around, or they have come back around, and now they have to start from square one. Or if this past person comes back around, you're going to have to start from square one. Red and yellow, those are not good signs. Those are caution. Caution, and don't do it. This could be somebody that's a life path 4, or in their 4 life cycle, or they could be born on the 4th. Give me more. Give me angel numbers. Somebody could be a life path 6 here as well. That's another caution. Give me some angel numbers. Okay, angel number 640 could be significant. Angel number 06063 is also significant. Give me more. Somebody's going to show you their true colors. These color cards keep coming out. The change color card. Somebody's going to show you their true colors. And it's going to cause a tower moment, or they have. And it's going to cause a tower moment here. Somebody could be a 5. Angel number 56 could be significant as well. All right. And then 22. Master number 22 is significant. Also, angel number 5622222 is significant. I'm going to put this angel numbers down below for you guys. Something is cautioning you. Somebody could be a life path 2 in their 2-year cycle, in their 6-year cycle, born in June, born on the 6th, born in August, born on the 5th, or a life path 5. They're cautioning you to not do something. It's not good. All right, we have 9. Yeah, they caution you to not do it. They caution you to stop. Somebody could be a life path 9. If you're a life path 9, do not go into something. It's going to be a third-party situation. Jesus Christ. Somebody's a life path 7 or born on the 7th. Somebody's a life path 1 or born on the 1st. Jesus. If you're a life path 1 or 9, you stop going to an environment that was showing you that you shouldn't have be there anyways, because you were adapting to that environment, or you were trying to change it because you were resistant to people trying to change your character. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got third-party situation for sure. Something's being cautioned. Yeah, 3. Something is cautioning you not to go that way. It's gonna be a third-party situation. Somebody gonna have you and another bitch, you and other niggas, or something like that. And it's giving sneaky energy. They're not gonna tell you. This is somebody that is just gonna look at you like, look at this dumb bitch. She don't know I got another bitch, or some shit like that. They want you to be deaf, dumb, blind, and stupid. If you go back to this life path 7, you are going to be tight. You're going to be pissed. Don't fucking do it. Another angel number is 3502. It happened on Saturday. Yeah, look, 3. Is somebody gonna make you regret it? They draw 4. Somebody gonna show you somebody gonna show you their true colors a couple times. I feel like on that 4th time, you like, bitch, move along. The fuck on. Move along, bitch. I want to see zodiac signs. All right, I'm going to get some love oracle for you guys. I'm gonna get some love oracle. They keep pointing me into that direction. Spirit guides and your ancestors, give me something for the collective. We have 34, so life path 34 could be significant. Or, life path 7, we have jealousy. Somebody's jealous. Or somebody's going to make you be jealous. Yeah, we have moving on. 3, somebody's moving on. You're moving on. You could be a Sagittarius here, or a Scorpio, or a Virgo. You're moving on. We have protection. You could be protected here by an ancestor that's a Scorpio, or they got Scorpio in their chart. You're being protected because somebody want to use you for your body or something like that as well. I also got that in the reading. So by not falling for this, You have dodged a bullet. Congratulations. I just heard that in my head. All right, let's see what the love oracle has to say. Spirit guides and ancestors, give me some love oracle for the collective. Yeah, look, we have the snake. Somebody want to try to put you in a third-party situation. We have the other woman. Look over your shoulder. Competition. Yeah, we have soon. They're going to contact you soon. If you're that life path 9 or 1, they're going to contact you soon because blue is significant. They could be popping up in your dreams, or they could be talking to you in your dreams. You'll know if this person is divine or not by how they talk to you in your dreams. If they talk to you telepathically, then they're ascended. If they talk to you through the mouth, that's the snake. That's who's the snake. If they don't have any telepathic communication with you, you're in a lower realm. You got to watch that person. Yeah, we have clock in reverse. Their time is up. Their time is over. Their time is over. We have wild side. I told you somebody wants to get sexual with you. They feel like that's all you could do for them, or that's all you're there for. They don't see no use for you because this is the narcissistic person. Whoever this snake person is. They're very narcissistic here. We have healing heart in reverse. They don't want to heal nothing with you. Give me one more card for the collective. What's going on with the collective? We have father wounds. That's because somebody has a father wound that they need to clear up here. Somebody has daddy issues, or they could have, yeah, we have need time to heal. That's what I got in the beginning. And then we have twin flames. Somebody's healing. So if you rewind the message, then you will see. Yeah, you have playing games. Somebody's playing games because they're in a process of healing. And this is how you heal. You play games, you win stupid prizes, you learn not to do it again. Yeah, we have healthy choices. Somebody's learning healthy choices. Hi guys. And then we have will you listen. I feel like this is that person that's trying to come back around. That whole thing is over. It's dead. It's like somebody could be trying to prove to you that they're not who they were acting to be. It's dead now. I don't give a fuck no more. You should have been did what the fuck you were supposed to do, or just get out of my face. Yeah, we have obsessed and we have gaslighting you. And then we have karmic relationship shit. They still on that karmic shit. But that's because they're healing out of it. But that don't mean you give this person access to you anymore. The lesson was to show this person what they had to heal. Now they're working on it. Now you go and either teach somebody else, or you got to learn a lesson. That's up to you. If you are in the place in your life that you have to ascend to new heights, then you got to learn a new lesson. And I feel like that's what you're going to learn. I don't feel like this lesson is going to be a bad lesson. It's just going to teach you a lesson maybe about finances, how to curate more money and keep it. Also, if you guys are looking how to be in healthier relationships with people, you're going to also be learning that as well. Just take what resonates. Yeah, we have I'm leaving in reverse. Somebody refused to leave you alone. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, we have the Grim Reaper. So you could have made them leave you alone, or you just no second chances. I'm telling you, no second chances at all. No second chances at all. Don't let this person back. All right, that's what I have for you, collective. I'm going to come back in a little bit. I'm going to get some lunch, and then I'm going to start taking your questions. So subscribe and turn your post notifications on. So when I come back, oh my gosh, when I come back, you can have your questions ready. Also, have your payments ready if you want to ask me questions like that's going to require me to take more energy. Okay, so I'm going to link all my I have all of my stuff down below where you can get your money ready for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Zelle. And I also have the updated email down there as well, because I noticed that you guys were emailing me, but that wasn't the right email. So I apologize. So you can also email me if you have more questions that you don't want me to ask on the live that are private. Okay, those readings are typically free, but if you're asking me more stuff like future money or like stuff about your business and stuff, I do charge for that, and it's only $5. And if you asking me more than 5 questions, it's $10. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be back probably around, I want to say 5 o'clock, 5:10. So subscribe and have your post notifications on. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for supporting me, for real, guys. I love you guys. Bye.